Hey guys, we're back, and on this video we're going to do a cowgirl here. This is a little cowgirl bust I've got, and that's the finished piece right there. And she's got the little frizzy hair and a little neckerchief, and she's got her teeth showing here. And anyway, I'm going to sit this down and I'm going to show you the actual rough out. This is the rough out when you get it. And it has that old top knot on it, and it's just kind of roughed in just to get a general shape. Now, I'm going to set this down, and I'm going to get, I've been working on this one here, and I did a little work right here just to kind of show you how you start digging this out, and you take that little top knot off, and you round this little piece of the hair here around and down. And I was going to kind of show you a little bit here on how I get this started dug out in there. So I'm going to take a number 9 gouge, and I'm going to start in here, and I'm going to start digging out in between this crown of this hat and the brim of the hat. I don't know what width this is. This is a pretty good size number 9. But it really gets down there and gets in there. That's a flex cut, by the way. I've ground the bevel back on these, so they cut real well. If you can grind them bevels back, they're good. I like to do that on my tools. But I'm going to come in here and kind of shape the front of this brim of this hat like I did over here. And on the front, you want to kind of go this way instead of coming up all the way this way. It's just the way the grain runs. And the tool kind of digs in a little bit more. But see, I'm starting to work that down. So let's come in here and work back in here. I'm not going to do a whole lot on this right here. I'm just going to kind of show you how you scoop it out with a number 9. And bring it on down and around. Because I want to get into the facial area and the neck. Like that right there. And I'll come in here and try to get a little deeper right up in here. I want quite a bit of that crown to show. All right, like that right there. Now let's take a knife and kind of come in here and kind of clean up all this duplicator marks right here on the side. Like that right there. We'll bring that up a little bit. Now, right in here, what I've done here, I'm going to go ahead and do it over here. So I'm going to take me a soft V right here, and I'm going to come in and cut along this forehead, and then along the brim of the hat and the hairline. Then I bring it on around to the back, like that. Now, right in here, I'm going to clean that up with a knife. I'm going to come in right here where these duplicator marks are and take my knife blade and shave them off like that right there. Now, I really like the shape of that. I'm going to come in right in here and scoop this out a little bit more. like that. And let's see, take my knife tip, kind of clean that up right in there. Now I'm going to take a V tool and I'm going to come along right in here, and I'm going to get that a little bit more depth there on that hat brim. Let's come in right here. And I'm lowering this down a little bit. Then I'm going to take this V, come across here. And this is about a 3/8 V or 10 millimeter V. How I'm doing this, I had a gentleman ask me, he wanted to see a female face. Now, I said, well, that's great. I said, I'm not that up on a female face. I said, I'll show you how I do mine. All right, I'm going to take this gouge and kind of smooth that out right in here. This is a number 3 right in here. Kind of clean that up like that right there. Now, we've got that pretty much in. We can come in here and clean up that just a little bit more, the back of this hat. Now, what I want to do now is come in and kind of clean up this hair right in here, kind of round it some with my knife. And I'm going to bring it on down. And it comes back where it touches that little knot on the neckerchief right here in the back, right in here. And that's where the hair comes in. It's right on the top of that neckerchief. So I'm going to bring this down like this and let it rest on that right there. Now right in here, I'm going to take my knife and kind of shave this in a little bit. And I'm going to come around here and develop a little bit more of the neck area and the bottom of the chin. And come on around here like this. Really, you got a lot of wood in here, so you want to undercut that neck quite a bit. See how I'm starting to undercut that neck. And then I'm going to take my knife and come in here, my gouge, and come in here and start developing kind of the width of this face and chin. Come up in here like this. Just separate the hair and the head, or the forehead rather. Like that. I did it over here with the gouge. I'll do it a little bit more over here. And bring it, we're going to tuck that back in here like that right there. That's where that neck ends, right back in there. Now, let's look at on the neck here. We've got it pretty much where we need it to be right now. But we're going to stop and we're going to start tucking this, sweeping this in right here to where the nose is. So I'm going to put this back down and take my knife here and come in and start sweeping this nose and forehead up. like that. We want to get a really upturned nose on this little gal. Like that right there. Let's start about right here and start cleaning up that area. And the rough out, it pretty much has the structure in here for you, but you still got to get in and kind of clean up a little bit. And create that little upsweep on that nose. Yeah, see, it's starting to point up like that. How much time we got there, Peyton?
Got about 14 minutes.
Oh, okay, we got good time. Now, right up in here, I want to really, I'm going to kind of clean this off right here, where my duplicator marks are. And I'm going to kind of upturn this little nose here. And let me get it done, and then I'll kind of show you what I'm wanting. Like that's the profile. Yeah, that's looking pretty good. Now, I like that, so I'm going to come down here and start cleaning up this facial area. We're getting rid of the duplicator marks. And just kind of cleaning up the carving somewhat. I'll come in here a little bit and but see, I'm bringing that in like that, bringing this cheek stands out, and this chin is a little thin in here. Now let's do it over here. But this is the way I do a female face. I'm not perfect on them, but it certainly doesn't look like my cowboys. It does look a little feminine, more so than my cowboys do. And there's some carvers out there that can really do good female faces. I just kind of get by with it, what I can. All right, see how they're shaping up. And let's see, I'm going to really make I'm going to draw some lines in here and show you. I'm really going to separate this area here and right in here to sink those temples in and bring this V down in here. See where I drew the lines. I'm going to take a little 1/4 inch V, come in, that's my 1/4 inch V, come in right here and really tuck that in. Right in there like that. Then I'm going to come here and work it on this side, just down to my hairline. Like that right there. Now I'm going to come over here and do it here. Sink that temple in and make that little cheek stand out. I think I've got this one a little bit more than I do on the other one. And then I'm going to bring this down and like that right there. Now, when I get that done, I'm going to come in and I'm going to make well, first of all, let's come in here and clean this hairline up right in here. And do this with a little knife tip. Just removing the duplicator marks. And let's come up in here. But, let's see, I've got it over here. Well, let me get this down here. All right, she's coming along. I'm going to make a stop cut along here where I did the V-cut. And right in here. And I'm going to cut back against my stop cut and create me a shadow line in here to show some shadow. Like that there. I'll cut it and then re-show you again. I just finished up at class in Peter Engler's Design in Branson, Missouri. I did my Christmas oriented stuff, and my next class is in December at Engler's, and I'm going to do my hillbillies. But to everybody that was there that watches my videos, I enjoyed carving with you, and hope you can come around again. All right, I'm going to make the stop cut along here. And really what I'm creating is a shadow line. Really that separation from the hair and the forehead is what I'm trying to get. And I'm going to clean up all these little duplicator marks with my knife tip. And kind of smooth that chin as we go. And I'm going to come in here and kind of put me a little more definition on this nose right here. Let's see. Well, I need to reach over here and get my little skew and come in here like this. Yeah, that's looking like a good little profile there. Now, right up in here, I'm going to kind of clean this off and just get that surface ready in there. Let's see, let me use this little knife right here. Let's just clean up those duplicator marks. And what I'm gonna do is kind of open up this neck just a little bit more. We had this cleaned off over here too, on that other side. Let's get this right in here. But I'm just kind of shaping her where that neckerchief is going to be. We can take this gouge now and kind of come in and give us a shape with it. Like that. Over here, let's do it. Let's kind of clean up. Come back around here to this area in the back, like that. And let's come in and let's clean up this neckerchief right in here real quick. Let's get the duplicator marks off. Kind of clean it up a little bit, make it look a little better. I'll bring that in a little bit more. Now I'm going to work right up under here. And how much time we got there, Peyton?
Got about 4 minutes.
4 minutes, you said? I'm going to reach over here and get my 1/4 inch number 9. And I'm going to come in here and I'm going to really start developing my neck. You don't want to take off too much in here. You don't want to end up with a real skinny neck. It's pretty much getting there where it needs to be. Yeah, that's looking pretty much like I want it to be. Let's come around here and develop this side of the neck. Well, that's looking the way I need it to be. Now, how much time you say we got, Peyton?
We got about 2 minutes.
2 minutes. Okay, I'm going to kind of draw on where her wing of her nose will be, about right here. And then right up in here is where her cheeks will lie. It comes in and down like this. And now, right up in here, we kind of, let's draw a little center line just to kind of keep us symmetrical. Like that. But off camera, I'm going to come in here and work this area in here and clean up this area, the neckerchief, get this little knot right in here put in and work that. And I'll clean up this here and this here. But really, we'll work a lot on this face, and that's what we'll do on the next video. But if you look, she's getting there. On this one, I did upturn the nose just a little bit more. And this is really the way I wanted it to be. I got this in and I got it, when I got the rough out in, I did it in a hurry, and I should have really taken it, really upsweep that nose somewhat more than I did this one here. But guys, with that, be sure if you hadn't subscribed to the channel, hit that subscribe button, and I'd like to hear from you, and I enjoy doing these videos for everybody. And so with that, we'll see you on the next video. See you later. Bye.